Hi guys, it's reaction time. We're getting on with the track by track Stryper, the final battle reaction. So man, it's been such a great album so far. I know I've said it on a few videos. If you're watching these all in a row, I'm probably repeating myself, but September the 24th today, October the 21st, the album's coming out, so that's when you'll be hearing this video from me. My pledge, if you like, and so it should be, to not release any of these videos until release day. Because if I did that and released these, I'd never get anything given to me ever again. So really appreciate the band and Michael for sending this to me. So The Way, the Truth, the Life. I've really been looking forward to this one, actually. I look at titles sometimes and it makes me wonder, and I'm sure you've been like that since the album was, the track listing was released. You know, I wonder what that's like. You know, people have been saying, you know, I really want to hear Near, for instance. That's an interesting title. This one's an interesting title as well. The Way, the Truth, the Life. I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't even know why, but I just look at the titles and I think, yeah, man, that's going to be a good song. Well, I mean, it's a bit guaranteed anyway with Stryper at the moment, isn't it? I mean, that you're going to get a great song no matter what. You really are. It's almost like this is the 5th album since their resurgence, if you like, from No More Hell to Pay onwards. It's almost like, I know it's going to be good, but is it just going to edge past as the best one? You know, in all these 5, it's just been an amazing, has there been a better run of albums in a row? If you think about it, has there been a better run than this from any band? If you can think of any, like, you know, as good, and the quality remains as good as these, now the 5th one. Can you think of any other band that's had 5 in a row that are that good? Saying that, the last 4 tracks could be awful, couldn't they? I doubt it though. The last 4 tracks could be absolutely so bad that it sort of sets it apart and it's not as good as the others, but I can't see it. I can't see them putting the last 4 tracks as awful tracks. They can't write a bad track, in my opinion, at the moment. So this is The Way, the Truth, the Life. So looking forward to this one. Here we go, guys. got to be one of my favourites. It has got to be one of my favourites. This is classic Stryper. The guitar playing in this, the intricate guitar playing, I just love it when you hear them. This almost has, for me, a do unto others feel, this one. It's got, and a lot of it is to do with the style of the guitar playing. I love the way it's sort of, they're going into them intricate bits at the end of the verses, just classic sort of twin lead parts, if you like. They sound just amazing. Man, it's got stomp to it. I love the way it's almost Michael's vocals are mimicking the guitar in the chorus. I sometimes don't like that. I mean, it's something that Maiden do, isn't it? Through a whole song sometimes, and I think, you know, they do it too much, Maiden, but I don't hear Stryper really do this. But it sounds brilliant. And really, like, very cool, makes it so ultra catchy indeed. But the pace of this song, the feel of it, the almost sad, melancholy sort of guitar playing in the verses, just make it instantly a classic Stryper song that I love. This is like at the top of the tracks for me. I mean, talking about that, the quality so far, and this is track, what, 8? The quality so far on this album has just been outstanding. It really has. Definitely at the top there as one of the best albums they've ever written. Over time could be the best, but that's just saying something, isn't it? I mean, it's just, the funny thing is, I was thinking about this the other day, is that I obviously love Stryper, you might have known by now, but even on those classic 80s albums, they had the odd song that, you know, when I was a kid, I might have skipped, you know, whether it was a bit of too much of a soppy ballad for me, because I was a youngster then and wanted it metal, do you know what I mean? But even now, I think that they weren't that consistent back then, although they were brilliant. You know, they would do if they brought an album 10 songs out, there might be one that I'm not so keen on. I think now, what I've heard so far on this album, it's like every song. Every song is unskippable. Every song is amazing. It's just, you know, the worst song, like I said this about another band the other day, it was actually about Alter Bridge. It's saying like their worst song is another band's best song. I think that's the same with Stryper. I think, you know, if they do dip a little bit, another band would be proud to have that as their song. They're good, that good. So this is one of my favourites of the album for sure. It's got everything I want. It's got the signature Stryper sound. It's got, but with that modern, amazing production. It's got those sort of sad sounding, melancholy guitaring. They do it all the time. They did it on Do Unto Others, and they're doing it on this. It's almost a sad sound, but it's just so brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is one of the best songs they've written, The Way, the Truth, the Life, and we're quite a bit way through it. So we're about nearly enough 2/3 of the way through. Haven't hit the solo yet, obviously. I'm really going to try and pay attention. I haven't paid that much attention to the solo. And for me, it's such a strong album, songwriting wise. I haven't really dug into the solos yet, but I'm going to give this one a good listen, if there is one. You watch, they won't have a solo. But here we go. They always do. Come on, Stryper. You know you can do it. Here we go. brilliant solo. Almost, I mean, I've already mentioned Do Unto Others. That had a similar feel through the rhythm part of Do Unto Others. That the drumming was not the same. I don't know if it was the same, but it had a similar sound to that. And even the guitar playing, the way, like it almost like Do Unto Others, but just an amazing solo, just brilliant. Did notice as well in that song, something that I was noticing from the beginning, I forgot to mention, the bass in the chorus in this, it's obviously done on purpose. It's almost distorting a little bit. It's a brilliant effect that it just sounds amazing. A really cool idea. There's just some little, you know, nuance in that song that just makes it stand out again as one of the best songs on the album. That was a brilliant song. The Way, the Truth, the Life. I'm sure this has been mentioned. Michael Sweet might have said to me, "You're going to love that one." And maybe perhaps he knows how much I love Do Unto Others, you know, because I think that's the best Stryper song that's ever been written. And that's got some similarities there. Without being a carbon copy, obviously, it's got some feels to that song that reminds me a little bit of Do Unto Others. Amazing song. The Way, the Truth, the Life. Track 8. Track 9's next. It's No Rest for the Wicked. I'll see you soon.